This story comes to us from NBCnews.com. Now, I'm giving you this story because when I saw it and I read through it real quick, it's from Australia. I thought of Ive Peters. I did. I was like, I wonder if Ive Peters saw this story on the news over there. I'm going to try to do my best Australian accent in the story, as you'll see. And you can rate me 1 to 10 on my Australian accent, but when I get there. But Ive Peters is one of my loyal viewers here on YouTube, watches every video. I've seen him on Al SoCal, Pugface Media, a few others, Tom Zebra, I think. But he's out there watching every video. So I thought of him when I read this, and I go, I got to do this one, just for Ive. But Constable Zachary Rolfe, who shot and killed Kumanjayi Walker in 2019, could have become the first Australian police officer to be convicted of killing a member of the Indigenous population. Now, he was acquitted. Rolfe was acquitted on Friday on all charges after shooting dead an Indigenous Australian in a case that was highlighted during protests following the American George Floyd's murder in custody. Constable Zachary Rolfe denied murdering Kumanjayi Walker after the 19-year-old stabbed the police officer with scissors on November 9th, 2019. So Rolfe also pleaded not guilty in Northern Territory Supreme Court to the 2 alternative charges of manslaughter and violent act causing a death. A jury on Friday also acquitted him of those offenses. Rolfe could have become the first Australian police officer to be convicted of killing a member of the Australian Indigenous population, and they say who are overrepresented in the country's prisons. So I guess over there, their Indigenous population, I guess, is just, there's a lot of them in prison, I guess. But outside the court, Rolfe said the jury had made the right decision when he said, "A lot of people are hurting today. Kumanjayi's family and his community, and it did not need to get to this point. So I'm going to leave this space for them. Thank you, mate. Good day." Okay, I messed that up. I'm going to read it now so you understand what the hell I just said. "A lot of people are hurting today. Kumanjayi's family and his community, and it did not need to get to this point. So I'm going to leave this space for them." Walker died after Rolfe shot him 3 times in the outback Indigenous community of Yuendumu. Walker's death was protested at rallies and around Australia that followed the death of George Floyd. It's kind of weird. He was killed in November, but I guess when everybody started protesting in May of 2020, he was killed in November of 2019. But when everybody started, November 2019, he was killed. And I guess when everybody started protesting in 2020, Australia just thought, hey, let's protest for Kumanjayi. But yeah, that was my, a lot of people are hurting today. It did not need to get to this point. Okay, I can't do it. But this is a sad story. But the thing is, look, you might blame this police officer for shooting him 3 times, but you got to remember, he stabbed him with scissors. Stabbed me with scissors and I got a gun on me? Yeah, I'm going to shoot you. So I think he should have been acquitted. There you go. It's Australia. I don't know too much about Australian law, but I do know that under the facts, even if this was an American story here in like Chicago or Dallas or New York or Phoenix, Arizona, stab you with scissors, you're going to get shot.